Since Jermayne went
This
down,
would be good.
how have you seen the defensive line kind of adapt since he got hurt?
Next man up. That's all. I mean, honestly, we take care of each other. We make sure that we all on the same page. You know, losing Jermayne, that's a big key in our role. But I mean, everything is next man up. We can't just sit down there and be sad at the moment. Well, at the moment we were sad, but at the end of the day, it still go on. You know, we still check up on him. We make sure he's straight and everything. But at the end of the day, we got to be focused on the next man up.
How have you seen guys like Omar step up since he got hurt, and what have you kind of seen from him since he's kind of had to step into a bigger
He's
role?
mature. He's matured a lot. You know, he's getting better every day. He's constantly growing. Me and him always talk about what's going on. How should we beat this block? How should we run this scheme? You know, so everything is just knowing a little bit more and more every day with him.
And what has it meant for you, and how have you had to kind of adapt since that happened?
Just it helped me grow. You know, honestly, I look up to Jermayne. Jermayne is a dominant force. You know, I pray that he can have a speedy recovery, and hopefully we can get him back for the season and make this run for the national championship. You see, I said national championship instead of Rose Bowl, but nah, I just mean we want to do big things. You know, and honestly, me being one of the seniors, I have to be a leader as well. You know, and I take some stuff that Jermayne did and try to add it to my game and also add it to my mindset as well.
You're kind of one of the older guys up there, too. Do you kind of look at it as a responsibility, too?
All you got to do is just be humble. You know, I learned from Tayshawn Small, Ranier Wren, George Lee, Ro Wilkins, all those guys, and Jalen Bates and Darius Slade. And now I'm in that role now, so it's like everybody's looking up to me. So my main focus is to, you know, uplift everybody as much.
Michael talked about bridging the gap between the ones and twos. Do you feel like you guys are as a more total as a unit, or is there still kind of that divide between the first and second? Or
honestly, there's no ones. Everybody's a one in that room. You know, from the twos that think they're twos, no, they're ones actually, because at the end of the day, anything can happen. You know, I can go down, knock on wood, but I want to make sure everybody know that like everybody's a one. You know, even the scout team guys, they are still ones. You know, as a leader, you know, you want to help them out and guide them, but at the same time, everybody's a one. There's no backups. It's none of this. It's still ones.
What does Coach Joe Connolly bring to this team?
Hey, he brings a lot of energy. He's on 10 from the time he get in here to the time he leave. So I mean, he brings the juice, and he want everybody to match that or even top it. You know. So, dealing with him in the summer and dealing with him now is just you adapt to his culture.
And how does he, just like help you from the time you get to ASU to, now?
Coach Joe, he came my sophomore year, and he helped me with my mindset. You know, honestly, with one rep, you can, like, I was the youngest in the D-line group, and I was trying to match the older guys now. And I was just looking at how he take one rep. You got one more left. You don't think so, but you do got one more left. So it's just a mindset with him, and everything's a mindset.
And how cool was it to see him become a father the other day?
It's a blessing, If you, like, just sit down and listen to his story about that. He told us a story about it, and I really don't want to say it. I want him to say it because it's better from him than us. But it's a blessing for him and his wife.
What's it been like to work with Coach Rod, and how has he kind of impacted what you've been doing?
Every day is an improvement. I remember when he came in, I couldn't really adapt to his philosophy of pass rush. Now I'm slowly getting to that point of learning what he's wanting, and it's slowly getting better. I feel like my game is getting way better with Coach Rod, but the credit is to him. Everything that we accomplished from this D-line is from him. Everything that Jermayne done, Jermayne always said he thanks Coach Rod. So, Coach Rod is a hell of a coach. I wish, hey, just get your popcorns ready for this year. That's all I can say.
So what are your guys' goals for this year? Do you guys have any, statistic goals that you guys want to hit sacks-wise? Or what have you guys thought about?
Just have fun. We want to have fun. We want to dominate. We want to be the best in the nation. That's our thing. That's our goal. But at the same time, we want to be better teammates towards each other. It's when one gets sacked, all of us get sacked. we make a big play, everybody make a big play. So it's just not being selfish. It's more so being together as a unit. And that's one thing he's trying to teach us. Ain't not wrong right now.
With Garen and BJ being the young guys in the group, how have they been progressing over these past couple weeks?
BJ is like a he's like a little, I don't know how to explain. He's just wild, and but he's very physical. Garen is still slowly coming into his element. I mean, he's learning, but at the end of the day, he's getting better and better each day. And those two, they make us better every time.
You talked about learning what Coach Rodriguez wants. What specifically does he want from you guys?
Just working out pass rush moves, getting on edges, make sure we finishing reps instead of just playing around with guys. So I mean, honestly, our first thing is just to be on edges, make our plays, make our moves, and get to the quarterback. That's one thing that he wants us to do. He wants us to have parties. Like everybody say, party. Like down there, the pocket should never be clean. It should be always like how Cam Newton is all the time, running out the pocket and going all around.
And what are your thoughts on Chavez Moore?
Hey, that's my brother, my Louisiana guy. I'm happy he's here. He brings a different energy, and everybody loves it. But I mean, he's going to grow. I mean, he's growing every day with us.
What does this year mean to you?
Ooh. The Chicago Bulls had their last dance. I got my last dance. So, I mean, honestly, I just want to have fun. I want to have fun, win games. I see my guys, my family at LSU, they hold a title like that. I want to do the same thing. Rose Bowl, national championship, I want to do that. So that's my goals for this year, and have fun, man. To bring something to Arizona that never been done.